Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you would like to come and see me again. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up. Um, I am on here. I'm on here just for a quick video. And I just really want to just talk about for a second the two videos that Liv's Life had put out. The one where she said she lost what really happened to the house and where is she living now. Now my thing is the one where she talks about her house, the one that she kept saying that she owned. Now I don't, from she admitted it was a lease to own, which after we figured it out, it was a lease to own, not you owning it. Now I had a lot of questions on in certain states, but from what I've understood or my own research, leasing to own a home, and if anybody knows, you know, the thing about leasing to own a home, leave it in the comments below. Because from what I understood, I thought that when you're leasing to own a home, you'll go ahead and you'll pay them the rent. It'll be, I don't know if it'll be a lot of money. Like you'll have to pay either over $1,000 or $1,500 or whatever. I don't know. I don't know. But I thought that a portion of that rent money that you're paying to your landlord is going towards your down payment. That's what I thought. I'd never known that anyone had to put down a substantial amount of money to lease to own a house. If I am incorrect, let me know, because maybe some states are different. Maybe that's what a landlord could put into a contract or whatever. But I've never heard of that. Because if I wanted to lease to own a home, I would pay what I would pay, and they'll take a certain percentage from that. I didn't think that I would have to put down so much money. But if I'm wrong, y'all, just let me know in the comments below, because I don't know, and each state is different. And see, and then another thing I have with that, she says that she put down 13 grand, and then she also said that her credit wasn't that bad. So if her credit wasn't that bad, why you just didn't go ahead and try to get you a house on your own without leasing to own it, and that would have been truly yours, and that 13 grand, you know, would have been well worth it, you know what I mean, until your own true home. Maybe this been her plan all along. Maybe she didn't know that her situation was going to end up the way that it did. I mean, you know, but she want to say this is reason why I moved out, because the pipes here and this and that and stuff started falling apart. Really? Okay. So when her hubby left, she knew that, to me, this is my opinion, that she knew that maintaining a home by herself was going to be hard. And it was a lot that needed to be done, you know. This ain't gonna be easy. Which, when you get a home and you truly own a home, that's all your responsibility. You have to take care of everything. But she's saying she moved into the home, she did it for them, but from what I always seen, she did it for herself. She didn't do it for him. You know, she moved in the house for herself and her kids or whatever. You know, but then she states that, you know, I didn't leave here. I didn't leave Florida, moved out of that house to run after him. It was a lot of issues with this house. How? You wasn't living there very long, so how in the heck did stuff started to break, burst, or whatever? Unless it was already getting ready to do that when you moved in. And you're going to sit here and tell me that, if that was the case, right? If these pipes were that bad, why would the house be back up to be rented right away? Because it shouldn't have been up. They needed to go in and really do some work. And I don't know. I'm only speculating at this point. Like, she states that the house is a mess. That's why she's moved out. But then, okay, let's just say that for argument's sake. Why not move to a different location? Oh, he was following hubby, which is fine. But let you tell it, you want to make sure that y'all stay together, which is fine. You don't want your kids not to see their father. I get that. But in the same sense, you get to good old Texas, which everybody kind of figured it out. You get to Texas and you start drama. You knew he was in Texas with somebody else. You knew this. So, I mean, us as women, when we do love somebody, we do a lot of crazy shit. We tolerate. We'll do stuff that we know that we should have left alone just to be around this guy. So, she was still sleeping with him. Like when she got back to Texas, she still slept with him, knowing that he wasn't going to be with her, and knowing what she's saying, that, oh God, I done found this in his phone and this is how he really feels about her. Oh my God, I want to kick her ass. Why? Why you want to kick her ass? Did she know about her? I'm pretty sure she did eventually. Or she could have known about her all along and said, well, shoot, Liv don't want her husband, I'll take him. But the whole thing is, you're saying that you didn't move to go follow him. But clearly your actions is saying something totally different. You're ready to kick this girl's ass. You're in the same breath, oh, I'm done with him. But you're still sleeping with him. Like I said, love is powerful. When you really love somebody, you do stuff that, you be like, dang, why did I do that? But it felt so good at the moment. I've been there, so I know. Just to be around this person because this is how you really felt. You're going to sleep with somebody, sleep with them and have regrets and doubts later. But you're at the point to where instead of you just sleeping with him, that's your husband, you want to dig deeper. You saying that you're over him and you have a new friend, but you still dug deeper to find out that he is messing around with who he's messing around with. You can pull up at her address, all three of them, and whoop her ass, which doesn't make sense. Because if you're saying you're done with him, but yet you're sleeping with him, yet you know where he's always at, and he comes over and y'all do this, y'all do that, but you got a new friend. Make it make sense. Because now you're just doing nothing. If you're truly over this man, it's time for you to move on. Because you're doing nothing but hurting yourself. You have to find a way to deal with it. Meaning, if, see, to me, you move to Texas to hurt your own feelings. You move to Texas to hurt your own feelings because you know he's that close. He's that close, and you can always see him when you want to see him. So basically, you move to Texas to hurt your own feelings. You're not trying to heal, even though you know everything that's going on. You're not trying to heal. So you move to where this man is located at to be close to him. You know, yes, it's for the kids. You want your kids to know their father, but they do. They're all old enough to know who their dad is. So that's not the issue. You know, you move to Texas to be with him. Simple as that. You know, you have to be close to him. But in the same sense, it's time for you to let him go because he is breaking you. He's making you go crazy because you're doing a lot of crazy shit. You know, instead of you just saying, you know what, yeah, I'm going to move to Texas, but I'm over him. I'm over him right now. You move to Texas with your heart broken. You move to Texas knowing that he moved and he was there to be with somebody else. You moved to Texas not to make sure your kids were straight. You moved to Texas because of your own heart. And that was the wrong thing to do. You know, maybe you could have moved elsewhere. Even though I get it, don't nobody like to move 1,000 times. But stayed in that house. You know, let's just say that. Stay in that house. Because if they came in and they fixed it like, you know, you said, and you could afford the rent, stayed in that house for another year, right? Heal your heart. Be truly over him. You know, if he wants to see his kids, he'll make time to come and see his kids. You know, and then a year is a long time for a father not to see their kids. But FaceTime, they got FaceTime, you know, and every day, there's no excuse for him not to call every single day to check on and see how his kids are doing. That is no excuse. But you could have made it work just to heal your own heart, because moving to Texas is making matters worse for you. But now you're heartbroken. You know, we all can clearly see you do love this man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And he is using that. You know, he's using that weakness because he's weak for you too. So y'all playing each other, but then you're taking it a step further knowing he got somebody else. But still at the same time, you do as well. You're messing with somebody as well. So that doesn't make sense. And then he comes out and he wants to kick somebody's ass because they're there for you, but then you doing the same thing. Moving to Texas wasn't a very good move. I wouldn't have, because I'm going to break my own heart following this man because I need to get over him, but I know I can't because we got this history, we got these kids, but you're still breaking your own heart because you can't move on. You know, you're there, you're stuck, you figure like, I can't do this by myself, but there's so many of us, you know, that have raised our kids by ourselves and did really good. You know, the dad wants to be in their life, the dad will be there. But, you know, you just have to step back, take a look at the big picture and see how you want to heal your own heart. You either going to continue to do what you've been doing, going after this girl, you know, sleeping with your husband when you're saying you're clearly over him, or you're going to take care of your kids, focus on them, and start to heal and start to let him go, you know, and be happy, because you're not happy. You're so miserable and angry that you're hurting yourself, and your kids are seeing this. Your kids don't need to see this. You're hurting yourself. But I guess time will tell on how this all plays out. I really hope, everything set aside. Liv goes and get her lips done, and then she's talking about that she wants to get Botox. Liv is beautiful. She don't need to get all that stuff done. But sometimes you feel that maybe if I do this, he'll want me more. Maybe if I change this, he'll want me more. Be you. If he don't see what he had, he didn't need you anyway. You know what I mean? Like, if he didn't see what he had in front of him, he didn't need you at the end of the day. No matter what we see on how y'all relationship is on camera versus when the camera is turned off, we don't know how that really goes down, so I don't know. I really hope that she can go ahead and she can get the help that she needs as far as healing her heart, because her heart is broken and it's driving her insane. Like, she is going through it. But hopefully, her heart, she'll figure out a way to move past him, to be happier with herself, love herself more, and that way she can take the focus off of him. And when he comes around, oh, you ain't getting none of this, get your kids, and let it be that. But I guess we'll see. But on that note, I've been on here long enough. I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. If you have something to say, leave it in the comments below. If you like this video, like I said, thumbs up. And if you haven't already, y'all, subscribe. If you want to come back and continue to see more of me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. As always, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.